Funzo New Curriculum Edition May 2024. Subject Creative Arts, Year 7. And in this lesson, I want to tackle some of the issues raised by my learners. They have been asking me, they have written to me. So today I want just to answer them online. And the first learner wants to know, is asking, what is creative arts? What is creative arts? Creative arts is a general term used to describe expression of creative human skills, feelings, and imagination. A general term used to describe expression of creative human skills, feelings, and imagination. And don't forget, boys and girls, creative arts, it is an integrated subject. And within it, it has got 3 branches, and these are visual arts, PHE, and of course, music. The other learner wants to know what sports are. What sports are? Sports are activities that are done for pleasure and that needs physical effort and skill. Sports are activities that are done for pleasure, for relaxation, for pleasure, and that they need physical effort and one's skill. There's a boy here who wants to know what a career is. And at the same time, the same boy wants to know some of the careers associated with creative arts and sports. I begin with career. A career is a job carried out by someone over a period of time in order to earn a living. I repeat, a career is a job carried out by someone over a period of time in order to earn a living. There are so many careers. Now, what are some of the careers that are associated with creative arts and sports? 1, you can become a painter. You can be an art teacher. You can be a coach of a team. You can be a manager of a team. You can be a film director. You can be a film director. You can also be a cake decorator. You can also be a landscape designer. All these are some, just to mention a few, careers associated with creative arts and sports. There's a young lady here in year 7 who wants to know what are some of the senses, which senses assist us to experience artwork. There are 5 senses through which artwork can be experienced, and this includes the sense of sight, the sense of hearing, the sense of touch, the sense of smell, and of course, the sense of touch. Then another learner wants to know what 2D art forms or artworks are. These are art forms with length and width. And just to add on that, 2D, two-dimensional artworks can only be viewed from the front. Examples of 2D artworks include drawings, paintings, collage, mosaic, crayon etching, just to mention a few. Another learner wants to know what are some of the economic activities associated with creative arts in the society. In other words, this is what he has written. Teacher, state economic activities of creative arts in the society. These are the economic activities. 1, creation of job opportunities. Learning of creative arts can resort to creation of job opportunities, and also it can resort to self-employment, which we call entrepreneurship. Then another learner wants to know, tells me, please, sir, list down the elements of performing arts. Sir, list down elements of performing arts. And these are, in performing arts, this is what we expect. We expect to see both movements. Both movements are very useful. Both movements are are used. In performing arts, both movements are used. If it is a dance, you need to move your body. That's what I mean by both movements. Facial expressions. If you are reciting a poem, we need to see your face changing, the facial expressions. And at the same time, performing arts can be done live to an audience, can be performed live. Somebody else wants to know the primary colors. How many are they and which ones are they? Primary colors are three number, and these are red, yellow, and blue. And then there's another one who wants to know some of the items that can be made using thonking technique. Remember, thonking technique is in leather work. Remember also in year 5 you learned that leather, or in grade 4 you learned that leather is obtained from large animals. Leather is obtained from skins and hides, and the skins are gotten from small animals like sheep, hare, and what have you. And the hides are gotten from large animals like elephant, zebra, and what have you. And then when they are taken to leather to a tanning industry, they are processed. They undergo tanning until they are turned to leather. Then from there, some of the items that can be made are like wallet, leather jackets, handbags for ladies, shoes, drums, and what have you. Then somebody else wants to know ways of decorating a wooden stick. A wooden stick can be decorated using quite a number of techniques. One of them is through smoking, texturing, polishing, burning, or even embossing. And then somebody wants to know before we wind up, what is a marionette? And what are the three components of a marionette? It's a beautiful question. A marionette is a toy of a person or an animal controlled from above by strings attached to its movable parts. And a marionette has got three major components. It has got three parts, namely the model itself, the handle, and of course the strings which control it. And lastly but not least, examples of performing arts. We have just mentioned performing arts. Examples of performing arts are like poems, storybooks, written set pieces of play, and of course, film. And lastly, we have just mentioned there are three primary colors. Another learner here wants to know what are secondary colors and how many are they and which are they. Secondary colors are those colors which are obtained by mixing any two primary colors in equal amounts. For example, when you mix red and yellow, you get orange. So in totality, you have got three secondary colors. These are orange, green, and violet. And another name, still he wants to know the other name for secondary colors. Secondary colors, boys and girls, are also known as intermediate colors. And with that one, I come to the end of our lesson today episode, begging you, share, subscribe, extend this guest care to colleagues so that they can also benefit just like you boys and girls. Until next time, see you. Bye. Take care.